Okay, so this is a match that I played of Fallout 76's Nuclear Winter, where I managed to win. And I don't think it's that hard to win. I really didn't play this as much as I thought I would have. The game mode itself is very solid. It's not bad at all. I wouldn't put this anywhere near the competitive Battle Royale games like Fortnite, Apex Legends, Call of Duty Blackout. I don't think this really even comes close. Even Battlefield 5's Firestorm, I'm not really sure what it's called. I haven't played it. I fail at killing this guy, and he just kind of runs away. And I give up because I didn't want to get isolated. There he goes running. I'm not exactly sure, but I think your stamina from the main game carries over. I could be wrong. I don't know. I know for a fact that I can't run for very long, and that guy totally just beat me. So, yeah, we're just kind of hanging out up here. I think we lose one of our teammates somehow. I don't know if he dies or he quits. He is really far away from us. That is an issue. It's an issue, and it's also a boon if you're looking to get ahead. Before the game starts, you see the map, and every player gets to pick their spawn point. So it's not like Apex Legends where you have a leader that takes the whole team, or Fortnite where you have 10 seconds and everybody suggests a drop point and then you just drop physically, and you do want to stay, you do want to stick next to your team. You do have a chance to course correct if you do, pick the wrong place in Fortnite. And this game, you're just kind of screwed, you have the map, you pick a spot, once you spawn there, and you hit a loading screen and you're in the match, and if you're 1,000 feet, you're 1,000 miles away from your team, you're 1,000 miles away from your team. That's all there is to it. So that's an issue. A lot of teams get separated. And that's what happened. Yep, he got separated. There he is. He's down. Or no, he's telling us to hurry on. So I didn't lose my guy yet. It does look like he is getting damaged, though. I'm looking at his health bar. Somebody's getting damaged. Because I do lose one of my teammates, I think. But yeah, everybody just kind of gets scattered, and if you're lucky and your team sticks together, and a lot of teams, they're one-man teams, three-man teams, two-man teams. Yeah, see, he's really far away. You have a chance to beat him. And the Gatling gun is also OP. I felt very safe when I had the Gatling gun. It just does a lot of damage. It feels like it has some stopping power, but maybe I'm wrong. But it really just, if I'm in a pinch and I'm firing this at somebody and it's hitting, they just, they back off. And I don't know why. I'm trying to catch up with this guy for whatever reason. Maybe it's a bad idea. I totally forgot about my team. And now they're telling me, dude, come on, let's go. And I'm like, but there he is. See, I'm trying to unite the team. And now we can sweep the forest. And that's the thing. We're sweeping the forest now. We're not in a line. We're all kind of just in our own lane, just going this direction. And that experience of just kind of walking, through the map with your team is pretty cool. It kind of feels like Fallout in a sense. It doesn't feel like a battle royale, because the gameplay, it's so choppy. The frame rate's really bad sometimes, especially if you're firing and there's 5 people around you, which could be possible, if you have 3 teams fighting each other. The frame rate's really bad. That's why it's not really a competitive battle royale game. It's more of just an extension of Fallout 76, which is unfortunately a very, very bad game. It's just not good at all. It's not fun. I do like the bridge here. This map is really cool. There are things I like about it. It's just we haven't run into anybody really yet. There's I think 52 people in a game, and you have teams of 4. I'm not very good at math, but I believe you're looking at 13 teams, which is kind of an odd number. I think that is 13 teams. That's an odd number. I don't know, it doesn't really seem, it seems like if that's all it can support, and it can barely support 13 teams. The E3 trailer showed off a lot of monsters throughout the map that were kind of like going crazy, and there was like gunfire all over the place, and it was all exciting, and I was watching Angry Joe when the whole thing went down, and he was like, holy crap, Del, we gotta play that. Like, you know, and I was thinking the same thing. But when you actually play it, as you can see here, we haven't run into an enemy yet at all. We haven't run into an NPC, or an AI enemy, I should say. Usually when I say that, we run into one. Like, I'll be playing a match, it's like, man, we haven't run into anything yet, and then we'll run into one. They do drop loot, but I only ever see like 1 or 2 at a time. They're not like roaming the map like they show in the trailer. It's not it's really not that exciting. They do drop some loot though, but it's not like they interfere with the battles too much either. The only the only thing that really interferes would be the dragon, which shows up at the end of the match when, you know, like you're at the final circle or 2. And it can be very annoying, or it can be very helpful. I've gotten killed by the dragon in a 3-on-1 situation at the very end of the matches. You know, my team had 3 people. We were looking for 1 guy, and the dragon just started blowing its green breath at me, its radioactive breath, and it killed me. And we ended up losing because it took out my other teammate, and it was a 1-on-1 situation, so it kind of turned the tides for that guy. So it was really good for him. So I guess in a sense, this battle royale is interesting. There usually are enemies here. There's spots with enemies. There's one right there. I don't think I'm gonna really approach it though. However, I think this is where I run into the power armor. And I will say, once you have power armor, if your team, if you have like 2, 3, 4 guys on your team with power armor, you basically win. Like, there it is, there's the power armor. I'm like, whoa. At this point, I haven't seen anybody yet at all. Like, I'm just running around. There's 19 players left. And I think this has a lot to do with players just getting separated and not really traveling in packs. Like, you see probably a lot of people quitting. So here I go. It's really glitchy. There wasn't an animation or anything. I just kind of glitched my way into the power armor. It's pretty cool though. I like it. I like the power armor. It's definitely not, like I said, it's not a competitive battle royale. It's an extension of Fallout 76, which is unfortunately just not a fun game at all. I thought I was going to play it a lot when it was free all week, and I can't force myself to play a game, you know. There's a lot of YouTubers out there that, it blows my mind when they play like a game like State of Decay 2 like 60 hours, or they play Anthem like 80 to 100 hours, you know. It's like, oh, I played this game 80 hours. I feel like they just say that so that you just believe them, because I just can't believe like people have played this game. You know, I've seen people level like 326 or something, or 200 or something. I've seen level 130s or 150s. I mean, it's ridiculous. Oh, I had to burp there. It's unreal. I have yet to get a kill, but I am rocking some power armor. I'm having a good time. That little Thomas the Train Engine icon, I had to buy. But you already get atoms, luckily, so I had to use the atoms that were already in my account. I think I started with like 150. But if you don't have any atoms, that little Thomas the Train icon costs 50 cents. So that's interesting. This game is very heavily monetized. To a point where, like, I don't see... I mean, it's just like all the stuff that you find, and I'm talking about Fallout 76, the game right now. I'm not talking about Nuclear Winter. I will come back to Nuclear Winter. But all the stuff that you find in the game are just so boring. It's mostly junk. It's not like you can like use every piece of junk to create like cool things. I mean, that would be cool if you could do that. If there was like a dynamic crafting system where you could take the toothpaste and like, I don't know, you can just, I don't know. There's all this random stuff. It's like empty toothpaste bottle. Pencils, you know. Just random stuff like duct tape. I think duct tape you probably use for something, right? You have to. But there's all this like useless stuff in the game, and then their storefront just is like loaded with these crazy cosmetics. And there's no way you could get like that. There's no way you get that stuff in the game. It's so unfortunate, and it's just so sad how empty the game itself is. And then to see that the cosmetics, like, just there aren't any good cosmetics in the game. You have to buy them. Like, you can't even earn atoms. I don't think you can earn atoms. If you could earn atoms, I would think it's a lot better. So here we go, finally getting into some action. There's 10 players left. I'm sneaking up on this guy. I think it's easy to sneak up on people in this game, but I mean, you could get sneaked up upon. So here I go, using that Gatling gun. I do like the damage markers. I think I took him out. I did, I took him out. But now my guy is down. One of my guys is down, which sucks. He got snuck upon. And this whole time, my teammates are yelling at me. And I'm yelling back at them. The guy that got killed, he's just like yelling right now because he's dead. And he's saying, oh, you guys suck so bad. It's like, no, dude. You got killed by one guy running up the mountain. I can see him. I'm trying to shoot him down. And nobody else is really doing anything, I guess. I don't know. But we gotta like work together here. So, and another thing I'm gonna say is once you're down, your time to die is very short. It's like 10 seconds. Like you don't, like your teammates don't have a long time to get to you. They should increase that a little bit. I think it's a little rage-inducing. I swear it's 10 seconds. And we're going to find out here in a little bit. You guys will see. But I cannot find this guy for the life of me. And I'm too afraid to go down there. And, yeah. This really isn't that exciting. I mean, it was kind of fun to just run around and play, and the thing I don't mind about battle royales, I don't mind exploring the map with like other people. And here we go. I run into some trouble here, and somehow I miss like every shot with this Gatling gun, and except for that one. And then I'm down, and it's really not that long until I die. And nobody can get to me, and it's unfortunate. And there's no crawling. Once you're down, you're down. And you really do have to find, and I don't get it, this guy just fails to pick me up. I yelled at him. I did yell at this guy, like he picked me up. And then I got hit by the, I mean, oh, he just totally failed to pick me up. I was so mad. He's level 12 too. It's not like he doesn't know how to do it. He's level 12. He's higher than me. I was so mad. I would like to think, like, sometimes I get mad and I get mad at my teammates, but I don't like to think I'm the best gamer out there by any stretch of the imagination, but there's just like there's some common sense things that happen that drive me crazy, and that was one of them. I mean, he was right there. He could have totally picked me up, and he totally failed at it. Like, total, complete failure. So I was mad. I did yell for a minute, but then I was just like, alright, guys, just please give me a victory, guys. It's all I want. I asked him. I begged him. Give me a victory. And it was looking a little scary there. And there's the dragon, but guess what? We won. See that green mist? That's the dragon. But we won. That's excellent. And we really didn't get a lot of experience. 230 experience for the adventure mode. 17-minute long match. Not so bad. Kinda boring though. I mean, I got sick of it. I stopped playing it, so is what it is. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button. And if you feel like subscribing, think about it.